like my fancy MacBook with my Iron Man decal. This is my life.
Hey everyone, so tonight I wanted to film the 13 personal questions tag. I haven't really done anything like this, and I know that I'm gonna be starting to post more regularly, so I figured I would just post this video so that you guys can get to know me a little bit better. So I'm going to just hop right into it, answer the questions. I don't really know what they are, so I'm going to pull them up on my phone and we are going to see how this goes. Starbucks depends on the time of year. If it's the fall time, I will never not get the pumpkin spice frappuccino. It is absolutely divine. Wintertime, I usually get the caramel brulee latte, and pretty much any other time of the year, I get the iced sweetened black tea. And I don't really stray too much from those three, although occasionally in the summertime I will get the chocolate smoothies if I'm kind of in the mood for it, but that really depends. I'm kind of picky. So those are really my three main things that I will always order at Starbucks. The one thing in my closet that I absolutely cannot live without are leggings, and I am one of those people. I firmly believe that leggings are pants. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody thinks. I am a firm believer that leggings are an appropriate pant to be worn daily. I wear a lot of oversized shirts anyway, and I wear a lot of longer shirts. It's just kind of my personal style. I also wear a lot of baggy sweaters, so it kind of helps me out in my favor in that I'm never just wearing like a plain t-shirt and then leggings, because I think that looks a little bit weird, but leggings absolutely cannot live without them. One thing most people probably don't know about me is that I'm adopted. It's nothing that I try to hide, but most people don't believe me even when I do tell them, because people seem to think I look like my mom. I don't look like my mom, but I am my mother's child. We act the same, we have the same mannerisms, and I'm so much, I don't know if I'm wearing this, I fit into my family so well that a lot of people don't believe me, but I am adopted. One thing I want to do before I die, I will do before I die, well, they kind of go hand in hand-ish, is I want to go to a Marvel red carpet movie premiere. I don't care what movie it is, I want to be at a Marvel red carpet movie premiere. And then to kind of go hand in hand with that, but I think I'd rather have this happen, is meeting Robert Downey Jr. If you've been on my channel for about 4 seconds, you know that Marvel and Robert Downey Jr. are my life. Pretty much that's what everybody associates me with. I want to meet that beautiful, delicious man before I die. It's going to happen, and I don't know if I'll be able to handle it, but it will happen. The only food that I absolutely cannot live without is ice cream, and I know that that sounds really weird, but ever since I was little, I have always been this crazy ice cream fanatic, and honestly, if I don't have ice cream in my freezer, there is something wrong. This is a hard one. A phrase or a quote that I live by. What is a phrase? Okay, a phrase or a quote that I live by, that the second that I read it, honestly, that is my life. It's smile, listen, agree, and then do whatever you were gonna do anyway. Robert Downey Jr. said that, no surprise here, but ever since I've read that, I was like, you know what? That's actually very good advice. It's something to live by, and if you do that, you're always going to do what you want to do and be happy in life. What I like about the YouTube community is that it's some place where everybody can kind of just post their content and their own sort of creative output in videos, and they can post that and they're free to do what they want. And I think that that is a really great thing, and I think that it's a really great outlet for people to have. One thing I dislike, I don't know. I mean, I generally try not to get too involved to the point that I find things that I dislike. I kind of just watch the videos that I like, I don't watch the videos that I don't like, and I post the videos that I want to post and that I enjoy making. The only thing that I would say I dislike is it would be more in the beauty community. girls that call themselves beauty gurus and they don't do makeup tutorials. I don't know, to me it's just an oxymoron. I don't understand why you don't do any makeup tutorials if you claim you love makeup and you do makeup and blah 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 blah. And I understand that not everybody's a professional, not everybody likes the crazy looks, but I mean, if you're a quote-unquote beauty guru here on YouTube, I feel that at least you should be putting up some sort of makeup tutorials, because I can't tell you how many girls I'm subscribed to and all they do is talk about products. Like, I understand that that's useful, I understand that there's a place for that, but I would like to see more tutorials. Like people like Vintage or Tacky and X Sparkage and Shannon XO and Carissa Pukis, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Like those 4 girls for me stand out in my mind because I have been subscribed to them since I made a YouTube years ago when I wasn't even making videos, and I always watched them because they always made makeup tutorials. They were always different. That's really the only thing I don't like, is these girls that just sit and talk about makeup. Like, okay, that's great that you have it all and you can talk about it, but use it. I want to see you use it. Okay, so my number 1 most listened to song on iTunes is Feeling This by Blink-182. My personal style. I feel like I don't have a personal style. I feel like my personal style is just comfortable and things that I like. I don't necessarily adhere to one thing or another. If I like it, I buy it. If I don't like it, I don't buy it. But if I had to pick one kind of name to sum me up, I would probably say geek chic, because I would say about 85% of my wardrobe is some sort of ode to being a nerd or something along those lines. So I would say geek chic if I had to actually pick a term, but honestly, I dress in what I like and I dress so that I'm comfortable. My favorite number? I don't know. My favorite number. The number that always stands out in my head is 85, because I'm an 80s freak. I guess we're gonna go with 85. 2 hobbies. That's actually kind of fun. One would be makeup. I adore doing makeup. I love putting makeup on my face. I love putting makeup on other people's faces. For me, I'm not very good at art, but I like to do artsy things. So for me, makeup is my art and it's a way for me to express myself. Another hobby of mine, I would say probably reading comics, collecting comic-y type of things, although Marvel, not so much on the DC side. We all know this already, but I would say those are my 2 main hobbies that sum up Kristen. Oh, 2 pet peeves. Oh boy. My number one, like cannot handle pet peeve is when guys text me, I miss you. I know that I shouldn't be complaining because that means that he's thinking about me or he likes me, whatever, but I don't know why it pisses me off so much, but it does. Like, I don't know. I don't miss people, I feel like. Yes, I miss my family. I miss, a couple of my friends back home when I'm not here. But in general, I don't miss people. I don't know. And to me, if I'm talking to somebody, if it's a guy, whatever, and he texts me that he misses me, I can't do it. I can't. And I never reciprocate the missing, and it makes me angry and it makes the guy less attractive in my opinion. I don't know. I need a little bit of mystery, and I don't like the clingy, and I know that it doesn't necessarily mean that they're clingy, but to me, I can't deal with that. My second pet peeve is retail workers that are slow and need to chat with everybody. Like, you're there to ring people and move them along. So ring and move. Like, you don't need to hear everybody's life story. You don't need to chat about your life story. Ring the people, get them out of the way. I can't stand that. I worked in retail since my senior year of high school. I am now in my first semester, well, going into my second semester of grad school, so you can do the math. When I'm in retail, I don't like talking to customers. I know that that sounds terrible being in retail, but you know, like, I'm there to do a job. I'm there to ring them, get their money, and then send them on their way. Like, I'm not there to hear their life story. There's a few Slick people I can understand. They might just be lonely and I can sit there and talk to them, but everybody, like, do your job. We're not having a coffee clutch. Go, please. And the last question, my guilty pleasure. I would have to say my guilty pleasure is Miley Cyrus. I have no shame in admitting this. Ever since Hannah Montana came out, I have been in love with her. I don't know what it is about her, but I mean, even her new album and her new stuff, love it. I have every single one of her albums. I put it on blast, and she is my guilty pleasure, no shame. I love her. I love that girl, and if she wanted to be my best friend, I would be more than okay with that. So that is my 13 personal questions tag. I hope that you all learned a little bit of something about me. I hope that you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe and click that little button down below. Also check out my links, and until the next time, I will see you on the next video.